This is a CBS2 News update. I'm Mary. Calvi, here's what's happening in the news. We are following a developing story this morning. 3 Americans held prisoner in North Korea are headed home. President Trump announced this morning that he will greet the 3 along with the U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo when they land at Andrews Air Force Base at 2 a.m. All 3 men had been accused by North Korea of anti-state activities. They were held for between 1 and 2 years. The release of the prisoners comes as the United States finalized plans for a historic summit between President Trump and Kim Jong-un. Surveillance cameras capture a man trying to kidnap a toddler in Brooklyn. The young boy was sitting in a stroller next to his grandmother when all of a sudden he was whisked away. It happened Monday afternoon on 86th Street at Bay Parkway. The grandmother ran after the man who left the stroller and the unharmed boy behind and then fled. The man accused of murdering a Brooklyn professor is set to be arraigned today.
Can you tell us what happened?
I protect myself. I defend myself.
You were defending yourself?
Police say 28-year-old Mirza Atadzanov was found covered in blood and hiding in a closet in Jeremy Safran's Ditmas Park home Monday night. Sources tell CBS2 the 66-year-old New School professor was beaten to death with a hammer in his basement. Happening today, the MTA will hold a town hall meeting to discuss plans for the tunnel reconstruction that will shut down L train service for a projected 15 months. That work is set to start next April. The service change is said to affect close to 300,000 commuters who now use the train daily. Well, sidewalks cluttered with cars. That's what many New Yorkers are finding outside car dealerships in the city. But the city council may soon be taking action. CBS 2's Alex Dennis reports.
All over New York City, pedestrians are looking to take back their sidewalks from unlikely thieves, car dealers.
It could be a nuisance. It looks like it should be under the Gowanus Expressway or something.
It seems many car dealerships have stolen the sidewalks away from pedestrians, parking their cars for sale where they're trying to walk, specifically in Brooklyn and Queens.
I'm basically stepping over the bumper of a car to try and get into the street.
In Bay Ridge, we busted the Hyundai dealership on 4th Avenue. When they saw our cameras, they moved one of their cars that was illegally parked. We also spotted 4 cars on the sidewalk at the Park Slope Auto Center. Even the image Google Maps snapped of them shows 2 cars illegally parked on the sidewalk.
It's more than just an inconvenience, though. I think it's a safety issue.
That's why the city council is pushing for a bill to revoke car dealers' licenses if they become repeat offenders.
But anytime when you have cars infringing on public space and pedestrian space, it's a problem.
City Councilman Jimmy Van Bramer is sponsoring the bill.
They're actually pushing people, pedestrians, onto the streets.
This Queens councilman says this issue has become an epidemic on Northern Boulevard, where car dealerships aren't afraid of the current $115 fine for illegal parking, but this bill would move the issue to the Department of Consumer Affairs.
It allows the commissioner to revoke their licenses if there are 2 infractions within a year.
That would shut these car dealerships down, so hopefully the bill will work and open the sidewalks again to pedestrians.
The bill is now sitting in the Consumer Affairs Committee. Those pushing for it hope it will become law by the end of the year. A shortage of life-saving EpiPens being reported across the country this morning. That's according to a professional organization for pharmacists and a food allergy advocacy group. The American Society of Health System Pharmacists has listed the product on its shortage list. EpiPen and EpiPen Jr. deliver the drug epinephrine during an emergency for the treatment of life-threatening allergic reactions. The companies that manufacture the device say it's shipping the product, though supplies may vary from pharmacy to pharmacy. If you have a child who's graduating from college this year, you might want to get their room ready. A new Zillow analysis shows a big increase in the number of 20-year-olds moving back in with their parents. Data shows that in 2005, 19% of recent college grads went back home, but in 2016, that number rose to 28%. The surge is being blamed on tighter lending standards and a more challenging job market for certain industries. Well, an update on a mission to solve a military mystery dating back more than 100 years. Police in Wanacue have been trying to return a lost medal from 1917 given to World War veteran Dan Battaglia. He was a bachelor with no kids. Officers spent weeks digging into records and combing social media to try to find any relatives. Well, it turns out his family was still living in the town.
It just brought back memories of, like I said, we used to have them over for the holidays and different holidays, and, the family was together.
A lot of the policemen, they do a great job in this town. We're proud of them.
Police found the relatives after asking seniors in town if they knew Battaglia, and one veteran said yes. So let's get to your forecast right now. And John Elliott, it looks like another beautiful day out there for us today.
That's a great story. We've been enjoying, I was just actually looking at the weather and enjoying popcorn. I love this so much. We ate a whole bowl of popcorn just looking at weather cameras because we love the spring weather. Sorry I ate it all, Jen. Right now, it's 71 and sunny in the city. Winds are calm and it's real pretty. Numbers around the area, variety, you can see that. We certainly had that this morning with the fog. Numbers are up a bit from yesterday, so we're going to be in the ballpark. We'll see numbers in the mid-70s, 76 well above normal. That's not a record, no way. It's just a great summer day. Sun sets at 8 o'clock. I love that, too. Oh, by the way, it's official. There's no more snow in the forecast because climatologically speaking, on May 9 is the last evidence of any snow in New York. And that was back in 1977. I was just a cub reporter back then. So, yeah, there's no snow. We've got beautiful bright skies now. Want to give you a quick heads up. Showers tomorrow during the day. Could see a thunderstorm tomorrow night. And then Friday, okay. Saturday, shower chance in the afternoon. Don't blame me, but there's a better chance for some stormy weather on Mother's Day. I'm sorry, Mary.
You better fix that, John.
I'm sorry.
You got a couple of days, so work on that for us, would you? That's your CBS2 News Update. I'm Mary Calvi. We've been joining you on Facebook throughout the show. Have a great day, everyone.